The American Cancer Society is celebrating 40 years of Relay for Life. The event celebrates survivors, remembers loved ones, and invites everyone to take steps, literally, in the fight against cancer. Carolyn Zeller with ACS is here along with Becky Duncan. She is a cancer survivor. Welcome to both of you. Glad you are here and glad you're a survivor to be here, Carol.
Happy to be here.
Becky, it's so good to see you. So 40 years nationwide of Relay for Life. How long have we been having it in our area?
Well, we asked Stephanie. 1992 was our first year, and it was 24 hours at Hayden.
I remember those 24-hour ones. Those were ridiculous.
Yes.
So it's not 24 hours anymore. What happens now at Relay for Life?
It's only 6 hours.
Only 6 hours.
Yes.
6 hours jam-packed with fun.
Well, I guess closer to 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. But we jam-pack it as much as possible. There's opening ceremonies, survivor lap later on in the night, luminaria ceremony. Just a lot of fun and activities throughout the entire event.
Let's talk about that survivor lap, Becky.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
How long have you been a survivor?
2005.
Wow.
20 years.
Happy cancer-free anniversary. I mean, that's fantastic news. What type of cancer was it?
Breast cancer.
Breast cancer, okay.
But Relay is my event. I support making strides against breast cancer and donate to it and encourage people to go. But Relay for Life is the umbrella that covers everybody. And my mother, who was a cancer survivor, a breast cancer survivor in the early 70s, had radical mastectomies because that was all they knew to do. And about 9 years after, she was surviving and thriving and doing really well, and she was diagnosed with glioblastoma, and within a year she was gone. So I tell people all the time, Relay is my event because there's more than breast cancer out there, and this is the umbrella that hits all of it. And cancer doesn't care that you fought it and beat it once. It'll be happy to come back and get you again.
And we don't want to welcome it if it does that. We have some video of last year's event because it starts with the survivor lap. Becky, tell us how much this means.
You know, when I first heard about the survivor lap, I thought, well, this is going to be corny. And I am a cynic. Carolyn knows I'm a cynic. And I was surprised because I finished the first lap in tears because it's very meaningful to look around. And of course, I have on a green shirt today, but I'll be wearing a purple shirt because that's the color for survivors. And you look around and see how many people are surviving this very deadly disease, and it gives you hope. And that's what we're all about, is hope for a future without cancer.
And as much as it's about hope, equally special is the luminaria ceremony. Tell us about that, Carolyn.
Yep, my favorite part of the event, it's powerful. We turn off all the lights in the stadium. The only lights on at that time is our luminaria bags. There's little tea lights, battery operated candles, and the bags are all decorated in honor or in memory of a loved one. And then there's a speaker, there's laps, there's quiet music, and that's, you know, the part of Relay for Life is celebrate, remember, fight back. And that's the part where we remember everyone that we've lost, those that are still fighting back against their cancer. And it's just really powerful.
Can you sponsor and dedicate a luminaria bag online?
Absolutely. We ask for a $10 donation.
$10 donation. Line that track. It's going to be at Hummer Sports Park this year. The Relay for Life, Shawnee County. So this information is specific to Shawnee County. How many relays are there around the area if you had to guess? Silver Lake has one at a different time of year.
Yep, the other closest ones to us is Douglas County, Lawrence, and they're June 6th. Leavenworth has one in October, so we've got 4 or 5 in our northeast Kansas area that we do.
First up, though, is Hummer Sports Park, May 16th, 6 to 11 p.m. I believe David, I think, is going to MC part of the evening. David Oliver will be there. If you would like to register or donate, go to relay.org/TopekaKS. That generalrelay.org is where you can search for a Relay for Life in your area. Carolyn, Becky, thank you both so very much. Appreciate you being here and sharing. Relay is so very special. We're glad you could be with us today as well. Stay tuned. Investigate TV Plus is next. We're back in a half hour with Live at 5.
Get the latest news, weather, and sports at WIBW.com or